Good morning, children. Today we will study about the formal organization. Formal organization is said to be formal when the structure is so designed and established to achieve systematic working and efficient utilization of resources. So this type of organization is established to achieve systematic working and efficient utilization of resources. It is an official system of clearly defined activities, job description, rules, procedures and relationships which are intended to divide and integrate the activities of the organization. So in the formal organization, the activities are clearly defined. Job description is there. Proper rules and regulations are made in the organization. Procedures to run the organization and the relationship who will report to whom is clearly defined in the organization to integrate the activities of the organization. In formal organization structure, each individual is aware of their responsibilities. So in the formal organization, each individual knows his responsibility, his accountability and his authority. And formal organization is basically designed by the management to accomplish certain objectives. Now the next topic is, what are the features of formal organization? So formal organization clarifies relationship and helps to know who has to report to whom. So in the formal organization, it is very clear who will report to whom. In the formal organization is designed to achieve objectives specified in the plan. So whenever planning is done, the objectives are also specified, and to achieve that objective, formal organization is made. It facilitates interlinking of various department levels and people in the organization. So in the formal organization, various departments are interlinked, various people in the organizations are also interlinked. It is deliberately designed by the top management. So this formal organization is designed by the top management. It places more emphasis on the work rather than interpersonal relations. So this formal organization emphasizes more on work rather than the interpersonal relationship. Now what are the advantages of the formal organization? The first advantage is, in this type of organization there is no confusion regarding the work to be done. Who will do what work is clearly defined in the formal organization, and there is no confusion that who will do what work. Unity of command is maintained. So who will report to whom and who will take the orders from whom is clearly defined in the formal organization, and so there is no confusion and conflict among the employees. This formal organization helps to achieve a certain goal which is emphasized by systematic working of the people. Now the fourth advantage is, formal organization makes fixation of responsibility clear and easy. So in this organization, the responsibility is fixed and it is clearly defined who will be responsible to whom. It provides stability to the organization. Formal organizations are very stable. What are the disadvantages of formal organization? The first disadvantage is, formal organization may lead to procedural delays. Since there are procedures, steps of doing the work is delayed, and there is also delay in the decision making due to the stringent, means tough rules and policies. Second disadvantage is, in the formal organization, creativity of the employee gets reduced because all the plans are made by the top level management, which has to be rigidly followed by the middle level and the lower level management. And the last disadvantage is, it does not fulfill social needs of the employees and is emphasizes on the work at all time. So whatever social needs are there of the employee, it is not fulfilled. Why? Because formal organization emphasizes on the work all the time. Today only this much. Thank you.